Yeah, part of me just wants to reinstall OBS from scratch at some point. Fix this problem.
I don't know who wrote this article, but they're talking about Newfoundland Labrador, and they said with its jagged coastline, picturesque fishing villages, rugged coastlines, and abundant wildlife. Like, it said coastlines twice.
All right.
Okay. I'm back.
All right, we're back. We are.
Let's
back.
go.
Okay, what is this one right here?
Where are we at?
What are we on? That is PEI.
This is PEI with the tree.
Yeah.
And the lion at
Yeah.
the top. Okay. Prince Edward Island.
Yes.
What are we thinking about Prince Edward Island? I've never been there. It looks beautiful.
My parents went, and they said they had good things to say about it.
I
Yep.
feel like it's like a tourist type place. Like you go there and you're like, cool, there's beaches and Anna Green Gables and like woohoo, and then you leave after a week and you had a good time. But like, I don't know beyond that how exciting it is. Like
For sure. Like there's just a bunch of little touristy stuff and like,
yeah.
yeah.
So like as a visitor, I'm sure it's a great place and it's fun and like they cater a lot to that for sure.
There's
They do.
red dirt and potatoes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Does Prince
So-
Edward have any scandals?
Yes. There are.
Frank's like the one with the ship is S tier because it's got a ship on it. It's funny. Yeah, I feel like Prince Edward Island, like, yeah, a lot of people and a Green Gate. Yeah, it's like it seems like a very touristy place compared to like
Yeah.
for like all the Atlantic side of things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So I don't really know where that ends up ranking it, to be honest.
I don't know, like high C, low B.
I would have to say probably like higher B.
I'd put B just above Yukon, I guess, is kind of where I'm feeling. But
I like B, yeah.
Yeah,
Mid-
I would say high B if it was me.
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
bet-
it's very fun and unique, and yeah, it's got a lot of fun.
True. Also, they're like
Yeah, that's
PEI
just the
tourism.
thing.
They have a song. It's like 1-800-565-7421, and it's by Stompin' Tom Connors. I'm not even joking. So this song was played constantly on the radio and on TV as a commercial, and in the past decade they actually changed PEI tourism phone number. However, you can still call that number and you get connected to PEI tourism. I only know that because one of the clients I work with actually deals with PEI tourism and transportation, so that is something that we talk about quite regularly. But no, they also have an incredibly large bridge, which is the Confederation.
That's true.
Yeah,
They do got that big bridge.
yeah, massive bridge. Also, Cow's ice cream is amazing.
Oh, Cow's
For
ice cream's
anyone.
good. Yeah, Cow, we have
Yeah.
it over here too. Yeah, it's good.
Mhm.
So
Brain.
over Newfoundland or below Yukon? Or sorry, over Newfoundland or behind Newfoundland?
I'd say behind it. I feel like Newfoundland has more, like, at least that I know of, like more historical,
behind
like
it.
fun things about it, and just more of a.
I mean, globally, I think
Yeah.
PEI has more of a global impact because the amount of tourism people like that they specifically get just because of Anna Green Gables.
Yeah,
I don't even know who that
tourism
is.
wise, but you don't know Anna Green
What?
Gables?
Oh my god.
Raspberry cordial and all that stuff.
It's the
There's
story of a
entire
girl who.
dog breed named after Newfoundland.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite breeds.
There you go.
It's but no, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable putting it above Newfoundland personally. I just feel like Newfoundland has more variety and historical impact and stuff.
Why do you think it has a larger historical impact than like Anne of Green Gables?
Well, like Mafana mentioned, like they had a lot of involvement, like with the Titanic, and then they've also, a lot of times when people, like, I think, was it at 9/11 when a lot of
Yes,
people
they did
had
help
to divert
9/11.
planes to whatever the city is in Newfoundland. I can't remember what it is,
Yeah.
but I feel like they have a lot of like events like that like kind of give them some more like star power, I guess is the best way to
Not to
put it.
mention they've found Viking settlements there.
Yeah, like stuff like
So-
that. Like I just feel
Yeah,
like
that's
they
pretty cool stuff.
global history. Gander, that's it.
Gander.
Yeah, Gander.
Yeah.
There's also an entire musical about it. Come From Way.
You know what? You've
Yeah.
convinced me. You've convinced me.
Were you angling to put PEI above Newfoundland?
Honestly, PEI for me would have been C because PEI.
Oh, okay.
But like, you know what?
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. It's just yeah.
I
New
mean-
Bru- New
is
Brunswick.
allowed? Yeah.
Brunswick.
That is like
No, put it in
It-
the lowest of
bottom
D.
C is as high as it can go.
Damn.
I feel like New Brunswick is
literally D.
I
New
almost
Brunswick is a
died on the
place
water
like
side of New Brunswick.
I
New
can't
Brunswick
say
is
anything
just a
about New
place you
Brunswick, yeah.
end up. Like,
No.
it's not where you mean to go. It's just you're going somewhere and you end up. in
You're
New
literally
Brunswick.
going somewhere else. You either are going to like Montreal, like you're going to Quebec or Ontario, or if you're coming from like out east, you're literally going through New Brunswick to go to PEI, Newfoundland, or you're going there to go to Nova Scotia. You're not staying in New Brunswick. And if you are, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I have family from there. I know it's just no.
Yeah.
Give them some
I'll
credit.
agree.
Bafana. What credit am I giving them?
They have a magnetic hill there. That's kind of neat.
A magnetic hill.
Yeah,
They
It's
do
one
have
of the-
magnetic hill.
It's like an optical illusion. You park your car at what looks like the bottom of the hill, and you roll
Yeah.
what looks like up it.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
I've
not
heard about
actually-
this. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's
I
the
mean,
French-speaking stopgap.
that's one of the two things I did in New Brunswick. Sorry,
Yeah, that's you.
Also-
it was a
So-
water park. So,
You hit everything.
yeah.
Thank you for the follow, Finger Lickin' Pete. Thank you for
Pat!
the follow.
Hey, Pat.
Pat, thank you for the
Thank you.
follow. Appreciate it.
P money.
No, I would put it in D. I'd
No,
put
I
it-
just like it has a smidge of like the Atlantic charm type stuff, but it's like if you're going for any of that, like in my opinion, any of the other Atlantic provinces
Yeah.
will do it so much better.
Put it at
so
the top of D. I think that's
Yeah.
fair
I'll take that. Yeah.
because I
Okay.
have nothing really to say about New Brunswick. It's New Brunswick.
Here
Also,
comes. Here. What's that?
Oh, no, I was just gonna say some of my favorite ginger snap cookies actually come from a place called Sackville, New Brunswick. Phenomenal place.
Before we get to the final two, are we re-ranking Quebec or are we sticking to the meme?
Oh,
Putting
okay.
it
I mean,
bottom?
we can re-rank it if you guys want.
I
Frank made an
I guess
excellent-
I'm gonna get crucified,
Frank
but
made an excellent point. Poutine.
yeah,
Yeah,
Mm.
but like,
But is
I
that
think-
like a
is
redeeming
that a
enough to
redeeming
like
enough for like them to like? It's Quebec.
I mean,
Quebec?
it's fair.
I mean, I've been
guess
to Quebec a few times.
I hear this the old like there was it the city of old Quebec or whatever is really
Yeah.
beautiful.
the old,
Yeah,
yeah, like
stunning.
that's what I was gonna say. Like
But
I don't know, I
like
just,
even Montreal is a really nice city. Like it's a beautiful
Yeah.
city. The people
Mhm.
there are just assholes.
Correct.
yeah, it's
Wait,
yeah.
hold on.
Also,
Let me-
Sugar Shacks, fantastic.
What is that like a dessert place?
Oh, so they usually have like like there's a place like actually outside of Quebec City, and it's this massive cabin lodge that they
Okay.
serve a bunch of stuff that has like some sort of essence of like maple syrup. They serve maple beans, they serve like a bunch of other maple foods, and then afterwards you get to go outside, especially if it's like the middle of winter, because then they have these like troughs of snow and they fill it with like warm maple syrup, and then you take a stick and then you like have maple candy. It's really cool. Really good
Isn't
experience.
Isn't maple syrup different East Coast ish to like the, over here for us?
I don't know.
think
I've
it's
never
the
heard.
I don't know.
It
I don't know
depends.
because Adam
you
always
get it.
was like saying that because he'd have like a can of maple syrup. He's like, it's real maple syrup.
You can get that here too.
The cane
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff.
Just gotta buy the can.
It's made out there, but you can definitely get that.
Right, right. No, I figured you could. I've just honestly, I've always just got Aunt Jemima, and I'm like, good enough.
yeah, I'm not a big like
That's not
maple.
maple syrup. though.
Yeah, that's
No, like- That's what I mean. Right? Like the 3 times a year I use it. Like I might as
Yeah.
well just.
Yeah.
because if you're gonna
Maple
buy the
syrup out
real
here
map,
is, like,
if you're gonna buy the
it's
real maple syrup, it's
expensive.
expensive. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
expensive.
super expensive here.
The places, Quebec, beautiful. The food, fantastic. The people, I could take them or leave them. I
Yeah.
like. I worked
I-
for one of Major 3, and I hated like ever having to call into Quebec. for any like stock because they're just like, oh, I don't speak English. And I'm like, okay, well, is there someone at the store who does? Because I need to get some of your like stock that's there. And they're like, they'll be back tomorrow. Bye. And then they hung up on me. And I'm like, what the? Every time. And I'm like, I quit. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. No.
I could definitely be talked down from it, but I will. I'm gonna throw A out there. I think we could talk it down to a B, but I'll be the defender of it. I will. I think it's got great historic beauty. I think it contributes a lot to what people view as like Canadian culture and Canadian identity, like the maple syrup, like poutine, like things like that. I guess I'm going A because I know it's a high shot and I will be talked down out of it, but that's where I'm gonna start. We can go down to B if we got it.
I was gonna say it's just C was where
I think like you said, like if we're talking culture and food and like beauty of the province and like the city and stuff, no problem. A all day. But as soon as you throw in the people from Quebec
and the roads are fucking terrible. They don't fix their roads.
Yeah.
then that's got to bring it down.
Yeah, it'll okay. I'll let it be dropped down. But I think it sits at B then.
Oh man.
I could agree with like a low B. I would be happy, I think, with that.
I'm willing to have the discussion. I'm just going to start it somewhere.
Hey man, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh.
I honestly totally forgot like that we even like. I knew we threw it in there as a placeholder for the memes, and then you're just
Yeah,
like,
I mean, if we just want to meme dab on it, you want to throw it in D, I'll live with it. I'll fine.
I mean, like, what if we like low B, high C?
I think so, yeah.
So
I
like
would say
here.
low B.
I'll
below
live with that.
the Yukon, yeah.
Wow.
Okay. You don't agree?
I don't, but you know what? I will deal with the majority. Also, I'm not saying that everyone in Quebec is terrible. I'm just saying that a lot of experiences that I've
No, I think the
gone
like
through.
Montreal attitude is a lot of it, but I think like it's a huge province. There's a lot more people
is
in it than like
For sure.
jerky
It's the
typical Montreal
same thing as
people.
Ontario. It's like
Yeah, exactly.
I usually find people in Montreal not as bad as people in like smaller towns in
Oh,
Quebec.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the complete opposite for me. Only because like I said, I've had to
I
call
think
those
language
stores.
wise, yeah, like I think the more rural places are more resistant to knowing English and stuff as
Yeah.
you'll find in Montreal. So there's that part of it, I guess. But
I only mostly
Yeah.
just got judged for not speaking French like
Yeah.
fluently, and so like even when I did go to
That'll help.
like Quebec when I was in school and I wasn't very good at French, but I was still trying to speak it. They would like I would go up to places like I remember going to this poutine place, and I did the entire order in French, and they're like, "So you want a large poutine and a Pepsi?" And I'm like, why did you tell me, like, why didn't you just let me do that entire thing? And why did you like why? I'm like, I'm trying my best. I'm like, oh, I tried.
Yeah,
yeah.
you tried. They don't
Okay.
respect
And
that
failed.
there.
All right, guys. We
All
have
right.
2 more left. These are the
Yeah.
provinces that we're from.
Yes.
Okay. Which one do
I
we
mean,
want to
which
do
one-
first?
Yeah, I was gonna say which one we want to start with.
I know exactly where I want to rank both of these, so I'm
Wow.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
think so too. I think so too.
okay.
Really?
Okay, let's
know
let's
where-
let's go to Scotland first, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it.
New
Nova
Scotland?
Nova Scotia. Where do we want Nova Scotia?
Oh baby.
Like, where do the locals want it?
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
where do-
high C, low B? I don't know.
High C, low B. Okay, okay.
That's where I'm initially landing on it. I feel like the for us especially right now, I think we're in like this weird transition period. I think Nova Scotia for a long time resisted like, hey, we're gonna just be this rural like East Coasty like fun like nature place, and so it is not like backwater, but like it lacks a lot of like the advancements and like fun things to do. Like I think finally they're like trying to open it up and develop more, but like we're still in this like really just middle ground where like there are some pretty places and stuff, and obviously I'm a bit desensitized to it obviously living here, I think.
Right.
So I don't
Yeah.
see it as much, and you guys might feel the same way probably about BC, I don't know, but I just feel like it doesn't have enough of that to overcome a lot of the problems we have in a lot of ways. What do you say, Fee?
No, I think we're at a specific point, and it was really funny because Harv actually brought up the statistics a few, like I think it was a few days or weeks ago, and it was like how much. Oh no, it's a Crafty who had
was
the
Crafty.
pricing.
Yeah, it was crafty.
Nova Scotia is ranked third when it comes to
Yeah.
like rental pricings
Oh, yeah.
in like Canada,
Yeah, no
which
doubt.
is absolutely atrocious,
It's not
especially with the
working.
mindset. Because like, I'm not gonna lie, like we live in an area that like we're in a like. I'm not gonna like shit on our apartment by any means, but we're surrounded by like incredibly expensive homes, like insanely expensive. Like one guy had like has an entire castle like 5 minutes from us. So it's just like it's crazy that it's like Lucas said, it's like we've been driving really slowly for like 2 decades, and now we're just like we've put this like brick on the gas, and we're like, let's just shoot like our like prices out the window and get a shit ton of like things going on, and then oh, by all means we're gonna like the apartment that used to be like 1K is now 3K. Like it's just absolutely like it's crazy. Like it's visually stunning. I love this province. I grew up here. I've lived from like Annapolis Royal Granville Ferry area all the way to like Halifax area, like the HRM. So I've had different views of the province. But no, we have some of the most like, and I'm not trying to just say that, we have some of the most stunning views in Canada just because of the fact that like anywhere like 20 minutes you can drive and you can find a beach, you can like go, like you can find a lake, you can like visually beautiful. We have Cape Breton alone, which is a stunning province. We have a lot of redeeming factors and a lot of great history because we are one of the first provinces of Canada. And it's really funny because like Annapolis Royal and Port Royal, which were the first Canadian like English and French settlements, which has phenomenal history. And somewhere in an abyss, there is me dressed up in like Victorian dress it like thing. But either way, I love this province. It's my home, but at the same time, my home's being a pain in the ass. So I would give it like a mid B.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been to Nova Scotia. I know a guy who moved out there. I was very thankful he moved out there because I don't have to work with him anymore. Other than that, he seems to really like it out there.
Yeah, we have a lot of people coming into Nova Scotia, which is phenomenal. It's just
One of my exes moved out to Nova Scotia.
Hey,
He's
just
out
send
there.
us everyone. Send us all the people you guys don't want to see.
just send everyone. It's just like that neighbor that's really bothering you. Send them our way.
You know what's
Also-
good? Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Like one of the biggest news things of the week in Nova Scotia right now is there's a guy who posted everywhere on social media that he was going to buy in a massive
A potato
pound
salad, and he
potato
was gonna
salad.
eat it in a park or some shit.
Yeah, he was
5
gonna eat it at the great. He was 5 pounds, the Costco size
Yeah.
potato salad. He went there with not only that, but signed containers of potato salad because people wanted signed merch from him. So we just bought a bunch of potato salad. Then he went and sat at the grave of one of our prime ministers
Yeah.
and ate potato salad in the middle of a torrential downpour as the police also had lights on him, and it was absolutely nuts. And then
That's
not
hilarious.
the moment that he
Part of our
comes into
cultural
the
canon, for sure.
yeah, partial, like important, and then like the moment that he like became popular, he's now disappeared back in the mythos after telling everyone, yeah, I'm single by the way, and then that was it. He has nothing else. He's like, I'll be back when the city needs me and the province needs me, and then disappears off the
I think he got through like 3.8 pounds of the
That's
salad.
amazing.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a guy like that would just like go to a pier and eat a rotisserie chicken?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know if it was like in Canada, but I just remember reading it, and then all of a sudden he did it for like X amount of days, and then people just started coming to watch him eat chicken. I was like,
Frank
People,
has a good
man.
question. Is Nova Scotia the retirement place? Yes, it is. There is a ton of
Basically.
people who like retire. Like young people usually move out west, and then when they want to retire, they move to
Alberta.
Nova. Yeah, and then they'll move back to Nova Scotia because like the area that we live in, by the way, adorable people, by the way. There's just a group of people who have really small white dogs, like those fluffy, like Irish terriers and stuff like that, and they all go walking together on like Thursdays, and like there's another day, so you just see like them and they're like little white like snowballs walking around with them, and it's just like this group of people, and I'm like, okay, there you go.
Apparently he did it for 22 days before I say in Halifax waterfront. About the chicken.
Oh, the chicken, yes.
Yeah,
I thought it was like, I knew it was somewhere in Canada, but it was just like random. Like he's just eating chicken, man. Like,
Yeah.
So now, are they the Florida of Canada then?
No, we're not the Florida of Canada, because
You
I
might
mean
be
we
the
have some
closest
crazy
thing, I
people.
don't know.
I mean, we did have Trailer Park Boys,
Yeah.
No, Trailer Park
and
Boys
the
is-
Lighthouse.
It's
Trailer Park
goated,
Boys goes
though.
hard.
Yeah, it's
This was
goated
hard.
though. Yeah.
You got bubbles.
I think you guys are crazy rating it that low. I would say Halifax is an S tier province.
Halifax.
Halifax.
You mean Nova Scotia?
Halifax is a
Nova
province?
Scotia is an S tier
Maybe.
province. Halifax is. I was thinking Halifax.
You know what? I would say an A. You know what? I'm gonna bump it up. I'm gonna say A.
I say S tier because it is gorgeous, like you said. Like I went camping
Yeah.
on Cape Breton. I spent 2 weeks camping, visiting places. It's fucking beautiful. The Bredora
Mhm.
Lake's beautiful. I stayed in North Sydney most of the time, so it's kind of out there. But
Mm.
like Halifax is cool. It's like new, but also old. And I think the Halifax, the harbor explosion, isn't that like the biggest non-nuclear explosion in human history or something like that?
Yeah. Kind of crazy for people who don't know. 1918, there was 2 ships in the harbor of Halifax. In the Halifax Basin, they collided with each other and they exploded. Over 2,000 people died. There are still shadow remnants of people around Halifax, if you're really interested, of people who no longer exist. They evaporated. So kind of crazy.
That's
and
crazy.
one of the cities that helped us like right away was actually Boston. So every Christmas we send a 30 to 50 foot tree down to Boston every year. So it's a whole like thing where we there's an entire committee that goes and searches around Nova Scotia, finds the best tree, and then we ship it down to Boston to say thank you. We also were one of the first triage places for the Titanic. When they were trying to bring people in, there's an entire graveyard actually right beside where Lucas and I worked, which has a bunch of people who either were named or unknown graves of people who died in the Titanic sinking. So yeah, I know I love this province. Like I said, there's really cool things. Also would highly recommend going to the Annapolis Valley. History's nuts.
I thought she said
History's
there
cool out there.
are shadow people. Then I was like, what Persona game am I in right now?
Oh my god, I don't even know. Oh, okay, Bafana, Theodore doesn't count anymore because he got bought out and then
Yeah, then he
shipped to
stopped.
Ontario. So
the bear?
No, he's
no, it's a tugboat.
Oh, it's a tugboat.
Tugboat.
Yeah, Theodore tugboat.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is very cute, but yeah.
I'm
I think he's
gonna
not-
put this province at a B
Why?
because
Hi.
one, you guys Atlantic is, you guys are too far away. Like 4 hours, come
What the
on.
fuck?
You know, 4 hours.
I knew
It's
this was
so,
very
it's just, come on, man.
nice.
What?
I think I'd lean towards an A because you guys kind of sold me at Shed and Breakfast and Big Explosion.
Well, okay, but consider this: they have a fast food restaurant called Lick a Chick.
We do have a yeah.
I'm assuming I'm not licking.
You're licking a chicken.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah,
They have
Yes.
chicken, and it's really good chicken.
Oh, okay.
And I had
True.
a T-shirt from there that I was forbade from wearing to school because it said "Lick a Chick" on the back.
That happened to my friend too. Harb's hating. That's true. No.
I'd be okay with an A. I'm okay with an A. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. No, he's just mad because he's just like, I wish I could rank it lower.
Har-
Honestly,
You haven't even
but the
been
thing,
here.
no, I have not. But like, there's no way you can rank it below a C because we have the territories in there. It's better than the territories for sure,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's better
I
than
would have it above
Manitoba. So
Ontario even.
Yeah. We have,
It should be S tier for me, lowest, like bottom of the S tier, because BC's obviously not.
also, we have like incredibly good, like in the past like 2 decades, the diversity of Nova Scotia has become really prominent, which has been fantastic. Have we benefited from it because now we have just like a bunch of like really great like restaurants around us? Absolutely. But also just being able to like I've like, I just there's I blah, 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 blah. It's also 12:30 and I'm also really tired.
You
But
just went 4 hours. I
Four,
think.
I,
Yeah,
that's
we're
what I
4 hours ahead
mean.
of us.
4 hours.
No.
4 fucking hours.
No.
Fucking
No.
wild.
Yeah.
Harv, that doesn't matter when you go and visit there, because then it's the same time.
Still, it's then I have to get used to 4 hours. Like, god damn it.
Going
No.
and coming, you know?
Yeah.
Also, for the most part, everyone here, like Nova Scotians, are pretty nice people. For the most
feel-
part.
I feel like most Canadians are, then you get to Quebec,
Yeah.
but like then like the rest of them are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, unless you're like trying to go to Costco on a Saturday or Sunday, and then it's just like all
I
bets
mean,
are
that's
off.
when.
just
Yeah,
everywhere.
That's like going to that's like going to an opening on Black Friday in
Yeah.
America. You know what I mean?
Every
Like,
day, every
yeah.
weekend. We bred NHL play. We breed NHL players.
Yeah,
That is
we do.
true.
You got
A lot
cross.
of really good NHL players.
We have a lot of
Mm-hmm.
really good NHL players. I think last year we had the Stanley Cup in Halifax because I remember like we couldn't even just go downtown.
But
because-
surprised me.
Was it McKinnon or was it Crosby who had it in Halifax last year?
Couldn't tell you.
I could not tell you
both
either.
of them won
Not
it
in America.
because Vegas won it last year. I don't think there's
Yeah,
any.
Vegas won it
That
last
wasn't
year.
bad.
McKinnon
That
had
was
the
a
year
couple years
before, though.
Yeah, they had the year
Okay.
before. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. My years are like blending together. Yeah.
It might have
No.
actually been there last year because they would have won it in like the first part of the year, and then the next
Yeah.
season would have started.
Mm.
Possibly. Yeah.
All right, the last one.
Let's
British
see what y'all
Columbia.
got to say.
Oh,
Fuck
God.
Marchand, though. Just by the way.
Fuck Marchand.
Stefan. Fuck Brad Marchand. I hate that motherfucking.
Whoa.
I can
Okay.
go on a rant. I'm not going to, but I
I personally, I know this might sound biased. I'm gonna 100% see if I can
Oh
sound
my
biased.
Oh yeah, it's
God.
gonna be pretty bad.
I think this is the most beautiful province in this entire fucking country.
Oh for sure.
It's got so much greenery. It's got so much mountains. It's whatever you want to do, you can find it in this province. You have beaches, you have mountains, you have trees. You can go hiking, skiing. You have it all in this province. Doesn't matter what you want, you can do it. Horseshoeing.
pretty
If you want to go do
biased, you know.
horseshoeing, you can do that. You
Yeah.
got the Sunshine Coast on Vancouver Island, which is beautiful. You got the city of Gardens. Victoria is a beautiful place as well.
It's all right.
Sorry.
The only thing is that it is a very expensive province.
That's true. That's the biggest con I'd say.
Yeah,
Really?
especially
In the south.
in the southern part of it.
In
Yeah,
the
south.
yeah, in the
part,
southern
yeah.
part of it.
You get the more north you get, it's probably not so bad, but
Yeah,
It's still expensive where I am, but it's not stupid like down there.
yeah, that's
So
fair.
like, if you went even more north from me, or like out to like Mackenzie or something, then you get dirt cheap. But
yeah,
you're living in Mackenzie.
yeah. Paris, like about those kind of places.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty biased too. Like, I think this place, this country, or like this province is beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's just lots. Like, if you like outdoors at all, like you're pretty much set here. And like, there's just tons to do. I mean, Vancouver being like close to myself and Dustin, like, well, kind of, I guess, for Dustin, you're like what, 4 hours, 5 hours?
Like 8 hours.
Oh, okay. A little for a day's worth. But like, lots of cool things happen out here. I feel like it's just, I don't know, like I've never been, even in like some of like our crappy views are still pretty good because they're, it's beautiful BC. But I'm biased though, for sure, because living here.
I mean, it's so hard.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean?
Exactly
Like
the
it's
same for me too. Like
it's hard
love
not to
every-
be biased.
It's
True.
hard not to be.
because I've been to
mean,
I've been to like Ontario, I've been to Alberta, I've been to Quebec as well. It's just like there's nothing that compares to what we have here. Just in the sheer of just like the amount of things you can do, and just like going to Whistler is like one of the most fun things. Going to Kelowna during like the summertime, like we're gonna be there in June. It's gonna be beautiful, and the plan is like I want to try to get a boat. We can get a boat and go to the lake and just plop the boat out
'Cause then-
there and just drink and just have a good
Like
time.
a housebout?
Yeah,
Or
no, like,
my
a,
dad's boat.
like a
It's
bigger
not
like a
on the
bigger
right lake.
like barbecue boat. Cause you could have like one
Yeah.
of those kind of type things.
Fair.
We could have like 13, 14 people on there.
Like a
And just,
pontoon boat.
yeah, I think it'd be like that kind of stuff you can do. And then Whistler's got a lot good for hiking and skiing. If you're a big
Yep.
skier, you can go up there. and great nightlife
BC
up there
is
too.
by far one of the most diverse provinces I've ever been in.
For sure.
Like from where I live right here, if I drive down to Vancouver, I'll pass through like three or four completely different environments.
Yeah.
Mm.
I could agree with that.
Like it's all like tundra farther north, but like here it's forest and like lakes and stuff, and it's beautiful. And then I driving south, and then there's like the only actual desert in Canada is in BC,
Oh yeah.
Mm.
which is kind of cool. And that's actually where my parents live.
Nice.
And then you go through like Hope, which is like super dense, like almost rainforest, like super crazy forest, and then like down to like Vancouver area, and then like so much farming and stuff in like Chilliwack and down to Vancouver, and like the island has its own stuff, and it's like it's and it's all beautiful in its own way, but you can do anything.
We have our own PEI on our side.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
With
Kind of a
Vancouver Island.
bridge.
We got Michael Bublé.
Very-
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
we got Michael
Ooh.
Bublé, yeah.
Bublé,
Yeah.
you know, the boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's anticlimactic, but I mean, I think something does have to go in S tier, and I feel like BC is like the easy pick for that. Like, I've never been, but it does seem like it's got the most.
I'm very, very excited for you guys to come to BC.
Mhm.
'cause-
Yeah, I
'cause
think you guys will really like it.
Yeah, because I think you guys' plan is to come to like Kelowna and then hopefully to Vancouver as well.
Yeah,
So-
that's a hope.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go without seeing Vancouver, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Vancouver, like,
Um,
I mean, definitely worth it. I mean, like, it's a big city for sure.
Yeah. Also, it
But-
just frustrates me that I like constantly get TikToks of these like really cool restaurants, and I'm like, oh wait, it's from Vancouver, so I just send it to Harv, and I'm like, enjoy going to this really cool like cat cafe that just opened, or like, oh, here's a really cool dim sum place.
Wait, there's
I'm
a
like-
cat cafe in Vancouver now?
Yeah.
There's
I think there's a
shit.
couple of them.
yeah, there's a couple.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to go to one and
Surprised me.
hang out with the cats.
There you go. Yeah, I think overall, I think if I had to choose any province to go into S tier, as difficult as it's to say that Nova Scotia is an A tier and then we're putting BC in S tier, but yeah, I would.
See, I was arguing that Nova Scotia should be S tier as well.
I mean,
Hello.
yeah.
Let's go to S tier.
I'm just saying the locals wanted to put it in B tier. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you know, like that, they-
I was talked up to an A. It's mostly just because of like some other things that are going on, but it's just yeah. I think this list makes a lot of sense.
Could be worse. You could be in Saskatchewan. Just saying.
True.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a pretty
Official-
solid list.
yeah,
think so
I'm
too.
happy with everything ended up.
And then on that note, we have one more thing that I want to show you guys. Or look at you
Absolutely.
guys too, before we.
One more thing to look at.
What if it's just the Regina song?
Fuck.
Regina. Experience
Fuck.
Regina.
Freedom too.
took it straight out of my head.
Me and Harv just be on the same wavelength.
Oh god. Oh.
That's what Robo wanted.
It is.
Yeah, this is what he wanted. Look at this. Look at what the fuck is this town?
Oh my god.
You can't convince me some of these places aren't in Regina. This is crazy.
Regular ass suburban home.
I love how they're just like, can you guys just send us a couple family photos
Yeah.
for this squad? It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I also
Generic.
love that oh, sorry.
no, I was gonna say generic picture of seagull.
Yeah.
Every one of these pictures is just the generic picture of office building. Generic
Yeah.
picture of
Yeah, 100%.
Big AI generated
picture
though.
of some birds.
What were you gonna say though, Fee?
I was just gonna say I love the fact that they were paid by the government of Saskatchewan to do this.
There are worse things tax dollars could go to, you know?
I mean, true.
Yeah, like fixing the roads.
Who needs that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Infrastructure.
if money's going towards that, where's that money right now?
Yeah.
You
The
know that in
base
Regina,
solo?
They turned a train station into a casino.
It is Bafana. It was paid
Oh
by
yeah,
the
casino
like,
Regina. Also, their lights are
Casino.
sideways. I know Alberta does the
That's
same
it,
thing
that's-
too.
Alberta does the same
Oh, that's
thing.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't understand the purpose.
It's too windy there.
Oh, I guess because they hang.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
It's
So I
so
wanted
flat,
more
but it's just
horizontal.
windy.
He looks so happy. That guy playing the guitar looks so happy.
It's because he gets to leave Regina. He's waiting for the bus to take him.
Get a baby with a rope.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Dang. Hard as well.
Oh, Canadians gone wild. Let's go.
Yeah, right? Like what?
Like, why do they have to have the star on her? Like,
Yeah.
Favorite heritage foods? Oh man.
whoever made this, like, literally just used family photos for sure.
Then there's a random picture of
Wait, was of the cervix?
of a cervix. Yeah. Like what? With an X on it. Like what?
Yeah.
Because it's not
Like-
supposed to be vagina, it's Regina.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Gotta clarify, you know. It's
Yeah.
easy to confuse the two.
True.
That's fucking wild.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this walkway looks beautiful.
This is
like-
like 2022 right
It's,
here.
April the 7th.
April 7th.
Mini an item of clothing.
A walking Regina.
Hello,
Yeah.
lady.
Nice. So apparently there
like
is
that.
99 heritage minutes now.
That's the
Whoa.
Wow.
That's gonna be the magical
There,
100.
2 of them have come out this year.
Dang.
What?
What's a heritage minute?
What that one's called.
Well,
You remember the heritage
Maybe.
minutes? It
What?
was like a commercial that you saw on TV, and it was just like a minute long, like
Yeah.
heritage minute, something about Canadian history.
mhm.
Always
Probably
during.
have seen it, but I probably buried it in the back of my head.
It was always during like CBC games and stuff like that. That's when I used to watch
Oh,
them.
okay.
Maurice Rocket Richard is the
There must
third
be a while
heritage
ago
minute to
if I
ever come
read
out.
more. Another
Damn.
box, so I decided since I was down
The
Like,
one
you
we
know-
used to see all the time was the Halifax explosion one with the friggin' train operator guy.
Yeah.
trying to mess
They're
with
just like
That
beep 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 beep.
technology.
That one came out in 81.
I mean, that looks like very pretty though, but I mean, I didn't see a
Aggro
single
arrow.
GameStop.
Where are the Game Stops?
Yeah, man.
The game.
You guys remember the Superman heritage minute?
Yes.
Oh yeah, when he's on
Good
the
one.
train or
Yeah,
In
there's
case you
just
guys
like,
don't know,
look at this.
Superman is Canadian.
yeah.
Bookstore next to it.
Superman's Canadian. That's silly.
Cup of
It was
tea.
invented by a Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
it's
fulfillment
Cup
will
of
Look
tea.
at
happen
these bustling streets, dude. Bustling.
bustling,
This is the fish store,
Right.
Pacific Frozen
Looks
Fish.
like every city.
Buy a lot of fish.
All right.
Fish store.
All right, chat. Call it tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm more of a Saskatoon
true.
fan. Sorry.
Damn.
I mean,
Damn.
it's fair. It's fair. That's fair. I don't think I've ever seen a picture of Saskatoon. Not gonna lie. But yeah, let's
I think
go.
I've been there once.
Let's go
actually.
around the horn. Brayden, where can everybody find you?
People can find me at twitch.tv/charisma, or they can find me on socials at bcharisma.
Heck yes. What are you playing these days?
Lately I've been playing like Lethal Company, OG Fortnite, Spider-Man 2.
Oh, Lethal Company's so fucking good, dude.
Dude, we gotta play it sometime, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was watching you and Fee play it the other day actually, and it's just so funny because everyone just panics. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
It's so
Everyone just
good.
starts freaking out. They see like one mod. I mean, I'm the same way. Like as soon as I seen something, like I remember me and Toby, we both seen something. We both ran 2 different directions, but I got further into the building and he got out. So I'm sitting there like, fuck.
We're gonna have to set something up. I think it'll be really
Yeah,
fun.
man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to set something because we have the mod also to like open up the lobbies now too. So,
Yeah, I don't know how to get the mod, but you have to. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
like 20
Yeah.
people or something. That seems like a little much.
that
but
seems a
I
lot.
feel
Like 8 or 10 people would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Yeah.
cap for sure.
Dustin, where can everybody find you?
Normally you would have been able to find me at twitch.tv/athok, but it's been a while since I've streamed. I do intend to get back to it at some point, but it's not been high on my priority list lately.
That's fair. Fair. Lucas, where can everybody find you?
I guess you can find me on Twitch on the like once a month stream I get around to doing it. That's Green Rose 77.
Let's go.
Yeah, find me there.
And Fee, where can people find you?
People can find me here every week, but you can also find me over at twitch.tv/Ceranics. I am streaming tomorrow night, and I'm going to be streaming on Sunday, of course, with my co-host Harv here as I make my way through. Did you forget?
No, of course you didn't. Of course, Hard
No,
doesn't forget.
I don't forget things. Fucking
So,
steel
I'm
trap
also
right
looking
here.
I'm looking for a new person to play Elden Ring with, apparently. No, every week I'm currently trying to go through that game, and currently have some stuff planned for the new year, which I'm currently already got some haters about. So I'm looking forward to that. Some people don't think I'm going to be able to do it.
34 Nancy Drew games in a year.
Yeah, that's my plan.
34?
Yeah, there's 34.
Okay, how often can you beat them? Like, are they like day projects, or are they like?
Some of them are shoulder hoppers, but
Yeah, some of them are like about 4 hours to complete. Some of them are 8 hours.
Okay.
So yeah, but no, I already received some
I also
haters.
saw how long you took to get through the Elden Ring tutorial, so I don't know if like average game time applies to you.
Elden Ring's different than Nancy Drew. Fuck you. Oh my god.
I'm just saying, just add a little padding to the average game times that you're looking up online.
You
That's
know
all
what?
I'm
I
gonna
need some new
suggest.
friends, everybody. If you would like to apply, you can tell me over at twitch.tv/Ceranics. I'll be streaming tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna do Eastern time, not Atlantic or Pacific, just Eastern time. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what we had to deal with here. It was always Eastern time. Everything was Eastern time.
Yeah, even midnight releases. Then but finally, when they started doing midnight Eastern time, that was the best thing ever, man. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock,
playing the
dude,
game.
let's go.
That would be
Yeah,
Let's
that
go.
shit was hard.
You can find me everywhere, Beard in the Hair, pretty much on all socials and everything like that. But you can find us here on Point in Progress. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow us on twitch.tv/Point in Progress. Every week we do the podcast just like we did tonight. Next week it's going to be back to normal programming since it is Thanksgiving weekend for everybody in the U.S.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans out there
Happy
this weekend as well. Yeah, I
Happy
hope-
Turkey Day.
Happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, even though you celebrated in the wrong month. But
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
You guys are
yeah.
a month late.
Yeah. Something we're always late on everything. Fuck.
Yeah.
right.
Look at that, man. But yeah, and then you can follow us on twitch.tv/Point in Progress as well, where we co-stream or we multi-stream to both sides. So yeah, if you guys want to watch us there, watch us there. All of our VODs are going to be on youtube.com/Point in Progress as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Progress has been made somehow today.
Okay.
Hey.
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 Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What we're gonna do now, chat, for the Twitch side. Well, the YouTube side I can't really raid, but on the Twitch side, we're gonna raid Toby because he's doing fucking Dead Space.
Dead Space. I know. I've been keeping an eye on him. Is this the remake or is this the?
This is the remake. This is the remake.
This is the remake. Yeah.
It looks like the remake.
I thought it was.
Yeah, this game looks too good. It looks too fucking good.
Yeah, no, it looks fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. So we're gonna send everybody over there. Go give him a follow. He just started streaming a little while ago, like again after TwitchCon. Cool guy. Does a lot of first person stuff and that kind of type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's stinky.
That I guess. Well, I didn't see that when I was banging out.
No, I just like to call him that.
Madam can't comment.
Yeah, Madam can't comment on that. All right. And people there. All right, YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next
Bye,
week.
YouTube.
Adios.